Hold up. Wait a minute.
Bruh.
Did you hit the like button? Drop some rabbits in the chat. Let's go.
Hit that like. Welcome to the chat. Let's chit chat. Hit that like. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. If you want the tea, come see me. Rabbit hole is the place to be for real news, not fake news. Celebrity news, breaking news around the clock. Real talk, best on the block. I rock. Real talk, best on the block. I rock. Hit that like. Welcome to the chat. Let's chit chat. Hit that like. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. True crime is my specialty. Exposing the industry. Unsolved mysteries. Sticking to reality. Fair use commentary. Talking about cults. Trying to get results. Exploring hopes. Researching. Debunking. Investigating. Being nosy. Super nosy. Being messy. Being shady. Rabbit hole news. That's me. The chick with ADHD. Unmedicated. But quite educated. Hit that like. Welcome to the chat. Let's chit chat. Hit that like. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits. Drop some rabbits in the chat. Drop some rabbits. Hit that like. Let's go. Let's start the show.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We are here. We are live. Hopefully the mic is working and I'm not yelling because it says that the volume is high. But let me double check. Welcome, everybody. I'm letting those notifications go out. Thank you guys for being here. We live now. You had to say, I have not even taken a nap. I have taken a long nap, now having a snack. So listen, this morning was quite the morning. We were doing the Diddy coverage. We were on like close to 5 hours. I will say I have not slowed down. Okay. I have not slowed down, but I got to do it. And I'm also not trying to, get behind the news cycle, if you know what I mean. I know your name isn't Rabbit. Yeah, it's Judge Rabbitha. That's my name. Okay. My name is not Rabbit, it's Judge Rabbitha. Actually, it was Judge Rabbitha earlier. I don't know if I'm still Judge Rabbitha right now. You know, Judge Rabbitha can never she just needs to chill a little bit and you just calm down because she's always on 10 and always yelling and telling people what to do. And yeah, I don't know if I'm yelling. Let me know because I could definitely put the volume down. Let's see. Oh, that's up. Here we go. I think that'll help. Hopefully that's better. All rise. That's right. All rise. Hola, Judge. Yeah, so I'm not Rabbit. I'm Rabbitha. Okay? Thank you. All right, don't get out of order, Foxy, okay? Don't get out of order. Listen, I'm telling you that this morning, and I haven't even finished reading what the conclusion was. What I do know, though, since we're on this Diddy conversation real quick, is that they have 16 jurors total and mostly men. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a recap maybe tomorrow morning on what they have selected, at least the piece that I've missed. If I have time tomorrow morning, I'll definitely do it. I don't think I'll do it for 4 hours, that's for sure, but I definitely need to catch up and everybody, get to where I need to be. But I'm glad to be here. I mean, that was a long live. I think that's probably the longest I've ever done. Live, not a premiere, live. Yeah, isn't it interesting? Yeah, it's 16 jurors so far and mostly men. Hold up. Let me see. What is this? So hold up. Somebody's messaging me. And mostly men, guys. Mostly men. So what do you guys make of that? What do you guys think? Yep, mostly men. I'll have to check it, Storm, in a minute. I'm sorry. Like I said, I got done with 5 hours and I didn't want to even look at the computer. But I've been told about different things that are happening. So you're going to have to give me a minute for that one. All right, all right, all right. I haven't had a nap all day. I know, Kirikou. Aren't we tired? We're tired today. Both sides made some interesting choices. Aduko, where have you been? I haven't seen you in the morning. Shout out to Aduko. I'm glad you're here though. But I was like, I have a little bit of like, I don't want to get too behind this news cycle, so we definitely have to talk. But listen, let's talk about the breaking news first, okay? Let's talk about the breaking news first that literally just broke. I haven't seen the legal documents. I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot read the legal documents right now, so I might have to maybe read them tomorrow in a separate video. I also got done recording the look. I'm still at the courthouse, y'all. Look at the background. Hold up, hold up. My background. We still in the courthouse. We still outside of the Diddy courthouse. This is all of us right here. That was earlier today. We're gonna leave it there. My background. We are gonna leave it right there. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about Mr. Smokey Robinson. So this broke today, and I thought it was interesting. I have not seen the legal docs. I'm kind of tired, so I don't even want to see the legal docs right now. But we will definitely once I get some maybe a little bit more rest. Okay, former housekeepers accuse Smokey Robinson of R and SA. So this has been trending. It literally broke, I want to say maybe 2 hours ago. 4 women are accusing the R&B legend Smokey of SAR and other offenses in a complaint for damages filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court on Tuesday. The complaint says that the 4 unnamed women were housekeepers of the Robinson at the time of the alleged misconduct. Robinson's wife, Frances Robinson, is also named. The wife is also named. The complaint alleges that Jane Doe 1, who was a housekeeper for the Robinson from January 2023 to February 2024, this was recent, from January 2023 to February 2024, was forced to resign due to Smokey's repeated sexual assault and sexual harassment against her. The other women are also alleging multiple sexual assaults stretching back to at least 2007. Smokey, right? Everybody said not Smokey. Yeah, Smokey. Smokey too. That's right. You said he's been creepy for years. I heard this when Universal Records came out on a lot to talk that I would hear. I didn't know that, Sylvia. Aduko. Hold up, yeah. Aduko, I accept your $5. Sorry, I thought Bruce was turned in my absentee. No, Bruce is on a hiatus right now because Judge Rabbitha has to take over the court. Bruce would be a distraction, a violation of many things. But shout out to you, Aduko. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. You said Smokey getting burned. You heard this too? He heard. People are saying different things. I'm surprised his name hadn't been mentioned before. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I mean? You said, I second that emotion. Oh my God. That man is 85 years old. Mike Jeffries, who a lot of people didn't talk about, also got away from, being held accountable. Now, hold up. Let me put this table down a little bit. Being held accountable, just so people are aware. So he's not going to, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But these are women that are house cleaners. You didn't know he was still alive, Angel? He's still around. Oh my God. Let's keep going, okay? Let's keep going with this article. So the complaint says that the 4 unnamed women were housekeepers of the Robinson at the time of the alleged misconduct. Robinson's wife, Frances, is also named. So the plaintiffs are represented by the law firm Harrison Hayden. The complaint says that the women are also accusing Smokey Robinson of false imprisonment, emotional distress, and gender violence. Allegations against both include emotional distress and illegal working conditions. Now, why does that sound like a RICO? No, I guess there's no transportation. As long as there's no transportation, false imprisonment, emotional distress, and gender violence. I mean, it's like, isn't that all of like everything? I don't know, man. It's too much Diddy trial. I think that's what's happening. You said, yeah, I heard, but I thought it was like a ladies' man and not this. Oh man. I don't know. Let's keep going. So Allegations against both include emotional distress and illegal working conditions. NPR has not yet received a response from Robinson's representatives. At a press conference Tuesday afternoon, attorney John Harris called Smokey Robinson a serial assaulter. There was a press conference? Hold up. So he must have done it at his firm. Harris and Hayden press conference. Let's see if we could pull it. Oh my God. He called him a serial assaulter? Oh, shoot. Hold up. Is this it? Let me see. No, that's something else. That's not it. I'll have to find it. So he said he's an serial assaulter and said that the women kept quiet about the alleged misconduct out of fear because they were low-wage workers, living paycheck to paycheck, and were intimidated by Robinson's celebrity, which, that's the thing between living paycheck to being intimidated in position of power. He also said the women were threatened, but did not specify the nature of the threats. The women are also being represented by Herbert Hayden. The women's attorneys are seeking a total of $50 million in damages. $50 million in damages. How much is he worth? That's the question that I have. How much? Let me see. Hold up. How much is Smokey? Oh yeah, somebody already Googled that. 150 million? Is that right? So his estimated net worth is 150 million in 2024, according to what they looked up. He's still performing, right? I think he's still performing. What do you guys think? Y'all, I don't know. And then it keeps going. As the former frontman of the Miracles, Robinson, who is 85, is responsible for some of Motown's biggest hits, including Tears of a Clown and I Second That Emotion. You guys were putting this in my comments. Ha ha ha. Robinson eventually became Motown Records vice president. Well, let me tell you guys something. I have to tell you guys a secret, okay? You can't? Well, let me tell you so. Night Charm. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you because I bet you it's all good. You know who's gonna support these allegations? Jaguar Wright. Because she was probably there. She probably had her own tapes. She probably is related to the cleaning woman that was working at the house, or was the cousin of the cousin of the cousin of the other cousin, and she was right there. Bingo. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, man. Wait for it. K, say I'm lying. Night Charm, say I am lying. Okay? Thank you. You knew I was going there. The cleaning woman is her uncle from, they knew each other from grade school. Okay? Yes, or no. Wait. Time out. It's not the uncle. It's not the uncle. Oh. Damn, I really did something there. I don't know what. Y'all, I'm tired. Okay? I was streaming for almost 5 hours and I am just not but I'm waiting. You said don't summon the demon. They were from the Sandbox days. Did y'all hit the like button? I'm waiting, okay? Before we really go there, I was just waiting. I was thinking in my mind, I'm telling you guys, I couldn't help it. As I was like hearing about this Smokey Robinson news, I said, oh my God, where's Jaguar Wright? She's probably related to somebody who's related to somebody who were like cousins and they went to grade school together while she was in the recording studio, and somehow they were driving in an Uber and somehow somebody shot Tupac here. That isn't that how it goes down. Oh, my face hurts, y'all. My face hurt. No, she didn't, Gemini. Don't be fooled by it. Smokey's got some eyes. His eyes are very mesmerizing, all right? I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna find out that somehow Jaguar Wright is mixed into this. She's going to go live and she's going to say that somehow they're connected. And then all of this comes back to Angie Stone. Watch. Okay? That's this. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Speak of he's going to be a Wardlock too. No. I just can't, man. Somebody needs to draw, I need a map of all these connections. Julie McKnight, my friends. Julie McKnight. I'm glad I made you laugh. I'm tired. I'm glad I made y'all laugh because I'm tired. Julie McKnight made a statement, an official statement. Mm-hmm. Let's get into the statement because I'm so here for it. I was like, oh, this made my day. I love it. Official statement regarding recent rumors from the office of Julie McKnight. Although there are numerous forms of abuse that individuals may experience, Julie McKnight has never stated that she was a victim of DV during her first marriage. Now, let me stop right here. Let me say this. She's going to come back and say, guess what, y'all? That was AI. The videos that they were doing, that they were using, that they said that, that he said that I said this. I didn't really say it. That was all AI. It never happened. Okay. And then she's going to get into that voice that she gets in when she, switches over. They're trying to set me up. They're trying to set me up. That's what they're trying to do to me. I'm just saying, that's what they're going to say. It was her cousin AI. Sylvia, thank you so much for the $9.99. The Robinson family is related to the Jackson family through her sister, Smokey Robinson, who is married to the Jackson family's Katherine Jackson's sister, Ruby Robinson. Sylvia, you have tied this whole situation up. Thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wow. Kay's like, huh? Shout out to Sylvia. I love it. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. It was her cousin AI. She's gonna say she didn't say it. She's gonna say that somebody else clipped the clip. Yeah, like I'm telling you. Unless this could be an unless. This could have happened, okay? Unless Julie had a conversation with Jaguar, right? And maybe self-disclosed some things. And then Julie was like, told her too much. But here's the deal, Julie, she records things. So you better be careful. Because she records. So if you said something to her in a recording, she could use that recording against you because that's what she does. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you. They married in 2000. Jessica was previously married to Claudette. Look at this rundown. Huh. Probably need to do a deep dive on Smokey Robinson. I feel like Smokey wasn't somebody that we talked about a lot. I don't think we did. Not at all. That's interesting, Sylvia. Okay, so let's get back to the statement. So there are numerous forms of abuse that an individual may experience. Julie McKnight has never stated that she was a victim of DV during her first marriage. She has never made such comments to anyone, privately or publicly. Okay, listen to this is her words, okay, through her representative. Miss McKnight is aware of recent rumors suggesting otherwise and firmly and publicly disputes these claims. These statements are not only false, but also misrepresent her personal history and experiences. She respectfully asked the public and the media to refrain from spreading misinformation. Well, we didn't spread it. I'm part of the public. I didn't say it. The lady who said it was the one that saved 3 people from Epstein Island. I didn't say it. And I didn't say it for her. And I know that there was no AI. So we didn't say it. Did you guys say it? Because I didn't say it. I just heard it. And I repeated it. I didn't say it. Did y'all hear it? It's all for I'm saying. Do you said it? Petty, did you say it? Let me know. Because it wasn't us. History, right? History. Let's keep going. She respectfully asked the public and media to refrain from spreading false information. To learn more about Miss McKnight's journey, please pick up her new book, Mama Bear Beautifully Blended. So she's telling people, go pick up the book if you want to hear what my words were. And the people in the comments are saying, at Jaguar Wright, stop lying on people. Nuff said. Finally, we love you. Look at the people. They're really mad. Who's saying these lies? We have protected at Miss Julie McKnight. Let's see. One thing about Miss Julie McKnight, she tells her own story. No need to embellish ever. That's what they said. Okay. People have said if she was a victim of DV, who would want to share that part of their lives when they have so many other great things to talk about themselves? Okay, let me keep moving. Sending you love, Julie. In other words, stop the BS. Yeah. In other words, stop the BS. Stop the lies. Stop the lies. And people are they're definitely calling it out. And I'm here for it. I'm glad that they're calling it out. What do you think? You're laughing. Listen. When I saw the interview with that Julie McKnight did with Tasha K several months ago, okay? She could have said all that there. She could have said to Tasha K that he was physically abusive. Now, please note that there's all forms of physical abuse. I personally think that what Brian McKnight, based on what Julia said, that there was some form of, emotional manipulation, control, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that Ellen. Thank you so much for the 999. Where's your goal, ma'am? We get to get you more in the algorithm, JK. Love you. That Ellen, I love you very much. Thank you so much for the 999. Listen, y'all know I took that shit out because I was like, I don't see a difference in the algorithm. We're going to do what we're going to do. If y'all give me a cash app or a super chat and bless me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And that Ellen, I appreciate you for this. Thank you guys. And everybody else. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thanks for showing the love. She told another CC she was about to interview the very close cousin relative. Herding cats. She says Jaguar doubled down, okay, and said that she was going to bring Julie McKnight, that she was going to do an interview on her channel. We're waiting. That was like a week ago that she said that. We're waiting. Now, let me just say this. Why? I don't know about you guys, but Julie McKnight gives me the impression that she is definitely what is it like she doesn't need people to tell her story. She doesn't need people to write her story for her. She doesn't give me that impression that she would need a Jaguar Wright to speak for her or lie for her or anything like that whatsoever. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? How dare people be public in public? That's right, Petty. How dare you repeat what's already been said out there? That's right. And you're not even a blogger. But you're here. You might as well be, Petty. Shout out to you. Okay. That's what she gives me the impression. Why would she, why would she need somebody like Jaguar Wright to lie for her or make up stories? Or why would she need your platform when the lady is an actual, like, she has a following? She doesn't need this woman or anybody else, to put anything out there. I don't even think she needed to do that interview with Tasha K, honestly, because she didn't even say physical abuse right then and there. Honestly, she didn't. The other lady inserted that. Then she added prostitutes. Then she added that she wanted prostitutes to be beaten. That's how Brian McKnight liked to get it in. That's what she said. And now these lies are catching up. Mm-hmm. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I am. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about another situation with the Jag liar. Oh, I had to add let's talk about Shaun Attwood real quick. Oh my God. I have never seen somebody be like, you have a person with almost 1 million subscribers begging for Jaguar Wright to be back on his platform. Never in my life seen that before. Never thought I'd see the day. You have a platform of over 1 million subscribers talking about, I want to redo what we used to do before when we had all these platforms. I think part of it is because that's around the time that he was really making that money. You know what I mean? Honestly, like he was really, really, really Jack Liar. Thank you, Belen. I appreciate you. Um, I think that's when he was making money off of her and all these other characters that are like known liars, like Chris Todd. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Team Maker. See? Oh, almost a million. Look, there's a difference. I'm thinking if I were to compare, not that I should, because I don't think, like I said, I've said you can't compare platforms, but Popcorn Planet is about the same number of subscriber as Shaun Attwood. Popcorn Planet doesn't bring all these, like, he's platform people before, but like Atwood was constantly bringing all of these known liars. And then he had to hide videos because of a legal situation. Let me know. Thank you for telling me to hit that like button. But you did notice that, Team Maker, that the views have tanked? Did you notice that? And now I don't get this. So the guy got on his platform, right? Talking about, I really want to relive, when we had, that was awesome. That was a great, panel. We got the Diddy trial. Wouldn't it be great if we brought Jaguar Wright back and Courtney Burgess and we did all this again and we relived it? Tell me again. So wouldn't it be great? And people are like, oh, yeah, it would be great. My friend, she said you were part of the Aryan Nation. She talked about your child, and then she threatened your wife. My friend, there's a lot of things that this woman did, and you would still allow her back on your platform? Bitch, no, we would never. That woman has never been in my chat because she's always been blocked, because I know of the chaos that she brings, because I have seen it time and time again. That lady is nothing but chaos. Nothing. That's it. It's crazy to me. You said, no worries, Katie. Shout out to you. Who was outed as a con, his audience and Shaun Attwood still wanted to have him back. Stacy, that's on them, Let me tell you something. I never had a problem. I didn't know about I had Tommy on my channel. And he was always on my chat and everything was cool. I don't particularly let me tell you what I have a problem with, okay? I didn't know about his background like that. I didn't know that he had violated a child around that time. Like, I didn't know that. And then what was really disturbing to me is that they lied about a Diddy audio in prison, and nobody in that audience holds anybody accountable. So guess what? Y'all platform liars. That's it. How dare you? Like, this is the crazy part. And I think that maybe this is the thing that maybe I'm different that way, and there's other creators that are different this way too. You know what I mean? There are people here. Let me give you guys an example, right? I could totally do what Lionel B did. You know what I mean? Let me go find somebody who says that they're a Diddy victim, somebody who's mentally not well, like a Linesha Fuller. Okay, let me bring her on and have her say all these things and make herself a victim of Cosby, of Diddy, of Gloria Allred, of J-Lo, of all these people. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that shit. All right. And then grow my channel that way. It's really hard to sustain an audience that way because there's no foundation. You're going to have the same people over and over that want that. And I can't provide that. I cannot feed them bullshit. Okay. Because when I get something wrong, I get something wrong. And I tell you guys, I get something wrong. You know what I mean? That's what I have to do. And sometimes I see people come and go because of it. Right. And that's what I'm talking about. Why would you lie and put an audio of Diddy out there and say that it was a worker from a prison and hold nobody accountable to any of that? And then just keep bringing them back. Oh, guys, I want really good vibrations. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Let's go. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's a real case happening in New York City Okay, real fucking victims. Yes, some of those might be celebrities, some of those might be witness celebrities, but there's real people behind the things that have happened. What happened to Cassie? What happened to others? Okay, there are people that have been hurt by the enterprise and the industry and all the people behind this man. And you think it's a fucking joke and entertainment to platform these people that have lied and lied. Listen, I like the entertainment sometimes. Don't get me wrong. But stop fucking doing this shit on purpose and then thinking it's okay. Like that's just crazy to me. And it don't get to you because you're not a victim. You're not there. I can't. Sylvia, thank you so much for the 999. Let's get Rabbit to 80K. And you know what? That's the thing, Sylvia and everybody. It's like, I'm going to work my ass off, but I want people that really want the real stuff, not the Jag Liars, not the Chris Todds, not the Courtney Burgesses, not the Linesha Fullers, like people that are real people and they don't have to make up shit, not the fake Diddy audio from prison. That shit never happened. I don't know how that doesn't piss people off. You know what I mean? And yes, if we get to 80,000, we'll definitely have a fake real fire festival. All right. But I'm just saying, like, I don't get, how does that not piss the people off? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Oh, and then this situation too, right? They got this woman who's calling in from supposedly she's calling in from the UK, who's behind bars, giving updates, talking about she's been falsely incarcerated, reciting all kinds of it's her civil rights have been violated. When we saw her stalk the McCanns, walking to people's houses. Shaun Attwood, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me? And then they want to stand behind, we're here to help the children. That's no different than what Ali Carter has said or any of the other people have said. We're here to expose the industry and help children. What children? What children? What children are they helping? Do you think that sitting on your chair having hours upon hours of lives and lives and lives, right? Because they're literally going through a network. If you go look at that channel, there's a live every other hour, and it's a fucking sidekick. It's a old retired detective. It's a person from a lawyer who can't really practice law anymore. It's all these characters that are coming through and throwing all kinds of BS, right? All kinds of BS. And I'm just like, all right, okay. So at 1:00 it's this, at 2:00 is that, at 3:00. So what part is it that y'all go help the children? Can y'all tell me where? Where are y'all helping the children? Who'd you save? Who'd you save? Who got saved? I cannot. Hold up, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I got a call. That part, yeah. Well, thank you, me Blondie. Shout out to you. Crisis actors. I mean, I don't know. Who are they? Who are they there? JB, and you know what? You are absolutely right. One of the biggest things, and I think it's part of my character too, is you always give them the benefit of the doubt. I always give people the benefit of the doubt until people show me who they are. And even then, I still give chances because that's just how I am. That's just how my heart is set up. I'm a social worker by trade. I have to be able to, give people the opportunity to change, because you have to believe in change behavior. Yeah, the chat got quiet. Y'all got quiet. Let me know why y'all got quiet. I just want to know what children. It's a network over here. We're over here fighting PDF files. PDF files. Really? Who's behind bars that you guys said? Who did you guys Chris Hansen? Do you think that doing a live about Diddy and a fake prison phone call is really helping the children? The children? The children that are being trafficked? Yes. Y'all did fantastic. Good job. Y'all did fantastic. Mhm. Hmm. You said I walked away from him after witnessing he and Ron allowed Jaguar to do Misha. Irrespective of what she was saying, she was verbally attacked and abused by motor mouth, period. And that's the thing too. Hurting cats. When T Maker said right there that his channel tanked, that's what I'm saying, is that you have to be able to keep up with that kind of content. Every time, and I noticed it every time, I even gave feedback about it, when Courtney Burgess went up there, every time that Jaguar was to hit the link, okay, because she was asking, drop the link. Could you please drop the link? Please, 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 please drop the link. She drops the link. She goes up there. She's there to make herself the middle person of that content. That's what she does. She can't have anybody else take the light or anything. This is what I'm telling you. I might be joking about the Smokey Robinson thing, but I'm really not. She has to put herself in the middle. The death of Angie Stone, she has to put herself in the middle of that. She cannot not put herself in the middle of that because, with her, a background of what she thinks she knows or did or whatever the hell, her singing, whatever it may be, she has to put herself in there. And it gives her the attention and satisfaction. She is a woman that is unsatisfied with her own existence, that she needs to make sure she's right in the middle. Can you imagine working all your life as a backup singer, telling people that you're related to people that you're not? I mean, what did Sean Davy Way say? Shout out to Sean Davy Way. He said it best. Imagine being related to everybody else but your children. And Shaun Attwood, to beg this woman to come back to your platform, when she talked about your children, talked about your family, talked about your own child, you, Aryan Brother Nation, the Aryan Nation, all this other stuff, saying that you take dick, all this kind of stuff, and you took dick in prison. This is the kind of shit, and you would still allow that? That's not about the children, my friend. That's about the fact that your pockets are dwindling. You need help. But see, you brought that on, and a lot of people tried to warn you. Oh, yes, Kay said that he took dick in prison because he had been incarcerated. That's what he said. I mean, that's what she put that shit out there. So this man gives her a platform, and then she defames his character, which is what she does. She does that all the time. And you ask her back, and you're asking her back to your platform. Shit, man, I'm sorry. I should have not gone live today, huh? Everybody's here. I should have not gone live because that's what it is. But guys, this is what the issue is, honestly. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic that this is where we're at. But I'm glad that Julie spoke out. Maybe Julie had a conversation with Jag. Maybe that's what it was. But for Julie's sake, for Julie McKnight's sake, I hope that she didn't record that call, because she does record those calls. Maybe Julie said a little too much. Who knows? I mean, Julie doesn't deny that she doesn't know Jaguar Wright. Anything is possible. But there's one thing. Julie's also not saying that what she's saying is accurate, okay? I know this chat stopped moving for 15 seconds. Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? See that, Ellen? I haven't had enough sleep. I think that's what it is. Can y'all check in with each other? Check in with each other. Are you guys okay? It's boiling. Are you guys okay? Let me know. Oh, you are? All right, Tamara. Thank you. She's like, I'm too damn exhausted to type, but I'm okay. Marie's like, I'm okay. You're processing? She's like, listen, okay. He's like, look, Rabbit, I'm processing this, okay? Are you? I didn't know, Stacy. I didn't know, man. Nancy, say that louder, please. Thank you so much for this $4.99, my love. Thank you. And by the way, thank you again for supporting my channel through the Diddy trials, through everything. Shout out to you. Hi, Rabbit in chat. He has her on for money only. This isn't about saving children. I think I would, for me, it's like if he didn't use this tagline or of this like fakeness of like saving children, not just Shaun Attwood, but Shaun Attwood and company, all the people that are out there, what fucking children are you guys saving? Let me know. Who are you saving? What are you saving exactly? And then you bring these known liars that are clearly impacting a real situation that's happening over there in New York. If that didn't matter, guys, Diddy sued Courtney Burgess for the stupid lies. You know what channel was mentioned? Multiple, but Shaun Attwood was one of them. Okay? Courtney Burgess got sued. All right? Diddy, behind bars, sued. And I'm not saying that he's an innocent man or anything, but he's trying to make a message there, basically saying this motherfucker is a liar. You can say a lot of things about Diddy. Don't lie about Diddy. Say the truth about Diddy. Okay? Say a lot of things about that man's character. Don't lie about him. Say the truth. Like, it's crazy to me that people really take it there. No, his name was mentioned. He wasn't sued. And so here's the deal. Here's the deal, y'all. Let me tell you something. When Diddy sued Courtney Burgess, Todd, what's his name? The Toad guy, Chris Todd. Is that his name? The one who said that he had the Kim Porter book, which, by the way, he's like MIA. Where the fuck is he? And what cave did he hide in? Let me know. Thank you, Laura. That's exactly my point. Thank you. Chris Todd, who said that he had a copy of Kim Porter's book, and he had to basically change his name to Jamal Millwood so that he can infiltrate the community, the Black community, to be more specific. Because, you know, if he were to write a book that with the name Chris Toad, nobody would buy it. So what did he do? He changed his name to Jamal Millwood. Jamal Millwood, if you've done some research, it's like there's a connection to Tupac. This man is obsessed with Chris Todd is like obsessed with the hip hop culture. He has his own little lawsuits. He said he has solved cases, self-proclaim best investigator of the world. That's what he said, right? You know what Chris Toad told Shaun Attwood when this lawsuit with Courtney Burgess happened? He said, this is the best thing that could happen to you, Courtney. You could totally lame it. I would totally be ecstatic. I would be living this up, because some people live for those kinds of things. They want those kinds of lawsuits. It was very weird, but it was also very telling about the fact that he wanted a lawsuit to make a name from himself, basically put his name out there on social media so that people knew who he was. All right. That's what that was. Yep. That's what it was. Yeah, he's slimy. That's for sure. That's for sure. Is there an equivalent to blackface for print? That's what it feels like. I think that's how I saw it. But, you know, I'm not an expert on that. You know, if your name is Martha Stewart and you change her name to like something to target an audience or a demographic so that they can buy the book, and your name is Martha Stewart and you're not in that demographic, but you felt like if you changed your name, and he said it, I'm not putting words in his mouth. That's what he said. Yeah, I would probably say that would be the equivalent of blackface. I think that would make sense. But, and people called him out on it. It was stupid, but he did it. Honestly, he did it. You know. Yes, exactly. All that negativity is hurt. And so that's what all that platform has been. And honestly, like, I really hope, I'm going to say this. I really hope that Natanya is careful. Okay. The actual real Diddy victim, because she is an actual real Diddy, not a pretend, not a insert herself. No, she's a real Diddy victim. Okay. I know she's really great friends with Jaguar Wright, but I think Jaguar plays on her a lot and she uses her image. I saw a thumbnail where she put pray for all the Diddy victims and she put herself in there. What Diddy victim is she? Like what do you mean? And she put, and I'm like, man, I hope Natanya, I think Natanya is very smart. Okay. And I hope that, I hope she's aware of the people that she's around. But that lady right there does not mean anybody well. That's what I got to say about that. That's what people have said too. Is it Fanene Colin? Or did I say it correctly? I feel like your name is Samoan. Fanene. I have um through marriage, I have a family member named Fanene. Um People have said different things. I just think that, to me, I consider her to be the real victim of Diddy, at least somebody who was directly impacted, but I would be careful. I would not be associating myself with that lady. Oh, you're Haitian and Dominican? Okay. Gotcha. My husband is Polynesian. So shout out to you. Thank you for being here. And you're a member too. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my thought on that. Hopefully they get their I don't know, man. It's just kind of pathetic to see somebody with close to 1 million subscribers begging for known liars to be back on the platform after he hid those videos. Because he was told to hide those videos that he had Jaguar Wright in there. It's just so weird to me. I don't know about you guys. That's just my thought on that. But I had to give you guys my 2 cents on that. And by the way, I think part of it, what really gets to me is that if you're out there covering the trial, Diddy, like some of you guys were like Sylvia, a lot of you guys were in that chat earlier, Storm, when we were covering the trial. And it was intense. And, like it's a lot of hours, there's a lot of jurors going back and forth. Like that shit gets to you when people lie or make things up, It might be back end thing, huh, Rabbit? It might be a back end thing. What you mean, JB? Yeah, Kate, like it just sucks. It sucks to see the lies. But that's what they do. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. You love it when I go off. I need to change my name so I don't go. I think it's not me. It's Judge Rabbitha. And Judge Rabbitha hasn't had a lot of sleep. All right. Mm-mm. Oh man. Okay. By the way, speaking of interesting situations, and maybe we should start before we go here, because I feel like my mind is like diddied out a little bit. But we did talk about this earlier today, and I wanted to bring this back up, guys. This is important, y'all. So we talked about it earlier today in the almost 5 hour live stream with Diddy. The Jane Doe has a TikTok. Apparently, the Jane Doe, Diddy's accuser. Okay, the Jane Doe, she went on TikTok and did a video. I haven't seen the video. I didn't even know she was doing TikToks. But see, Jay-Z knows her real name. So they found her through her real name because she's not Jane Doe on TikTok. Okay. So she did a video that basically said, you couldn't pay me $1 million to get an apology video out of me. I stand on what the F I said. This is what the Jane Doe did. So she was doing, like, how the TikTokers, they'd be doing those little videos where they act like they could sing and then they're lip singing and syncing and that type of thing. And apparently she did this like lip syncing audio where she was telling, I don't know if it was directly to Jay-Z or just a song, but apparently it said, you couldn't pay me $1 million to get an apology video out of me. I stand on what the F I said. That's what she said. And according to the suit, Doe, publicly standing by her original claim that she was Ard, continues to display a shocking and reckless disregard for the truth that is both intentional and malicious. Jay-Z is not letting, he's not going to let this go. Not going to let this go. Okay? She wants to be done with this lawsuit. She's the one that wants to be there. She wants all of this. Okay? I just literally, girl, why are you going on TikTok? You are playing with fire at this point, because let me say something. Jay-Z specifically in the legal document said that he still was not going to disclose her name. You can't make Jay-Z the bad guy right here, y'all. Honestly. You can't. You can't say that, oh, Jay-Z's trying to, are you sure? Unless, he's got every right to go after her if she's lying, but she's saying she didn't lie. She's saying that she was threatened. Maybe that's a possibility. I don't know. But there's so much doubt around everything that's going on in between. And then you got this skis ball, Tony Busby, another one that's in for the dollars all the time. He's out here doing, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know. This article is crazy because they're talking about the WikiLeaks. So Jay-Z has new beef with his Jane Doe accuser. Now I love it the fact I said new beef because it's like new beef. There is no beef. I Jane Doe just needs to be careful. She just needs to be careful. Even though she dropped her lawsuit, he says she's on social media bragging that she stands on her allegations that he AR'd her. So after dropping the lawsuit, getting it dismissed, right? All this shit, now she's going back in there doing videos, lip syncing, and stuff like that. According to the suit, Doe publicly stands by her original claim. She was AR'd, continues to display a shocking and reckless disregard for the truth. Okay. And so it was dropped. And this lawsuit was not only against Jay-Z, but Diddy too. And this was the 2000 VMAs where Alex Spiro, went on a a TED Talk and did a whole presentation of the situation. I don't know. I think that all of this is sketch. All of it. Now, speaking of lawsuits, because I think it's important to mention this too, guys. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So about a lawsuit real quick. Let me navigate to the screen because, and yes, the courtroom is still busy. Y'all see? Courtroom. I see you guys over there too. Courtroom is still there. Okay. Let me show you guys something. Do you guys remember the lawsuit with Little Rod Jones? Rodney Jones, right? It's been dismissed. Claims against Justin Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr., I'm making up a name, dismissed due to failure of attorney Tyrone Blackburn to serve. Tyrone Blackburn was the one, this lawsuit was the one that was written like a Dr. Seuss book. Hate to put it this way, but they had the little pictures, like this is what this looked like. And they had, all kinds of like questionable pictures. That was that kind of lawsuit. It pisses you off. Tyrone Blackburn is another one. I'm just sorry. Allegedly, in my opinion, I think based on what the lawsuits I've seen, he did it with the Tiny and T.I. lawsuit. Guys, I've been doing videos on Tyrone Blackburn. They're kind of like old already. He didn't do well. Tyrone, where's Tyrone? Okay. He had a very detailed lawsuit, but it went nowhere. Okay. So what is everybody paying Tyrone? I mean, I'm sure he's doing pro bono. That's what I think it is. And this is why Tyrone Blackburn does what he does. But he's another one, guys. He's another sketch one. I don't know. Like, what is it? These attorneys just drop the balls and they say that they're for victims. I don't know, man. I don't know, Sue. I don't know. I know. He said that lawsuit was clown shoes. Lima J School of Banana Leo, right? Remember? You're not surprised? The game is rigged? These attorneys, let me tell you guys something, okay? The Busbys, the Tyrone Blackburns, hell, the Ariel Mitchell kids. What's some other lawyer? There's a bunch of lawyers that I'm like, how come you guys, what are you guys doing? Are you guys really here for the victims? It's giving the Shaun Attwood platform. That's what it's giving. Anyways, moving on. Okay. Y'all, TMZ got dragged today. TMZ and Mark Garagos, okay? So we talked about this earlier today. Oh yeah, and the Gloria Allreds and the Bed Crumps, all of them, right? Prosecutors blast celebrity lawyer working with Diddy for babbling about trial on his TMZ podcast. So in the morning, actually, prosecutors had submitted some forms. We talked about this in the morning. Mark Garagos, by the way, how is there no conflict of interest? Mark Garagos is Teeny Garagos. That's your daddy, all right? That's your dad, okay? You don't tell me you don't see your dad in the courtroom. Hi, Dad, how are you? Let's go have lunch. Let's go talk about the trial. Teeny Garagos works for Agnifilo. What the fuck is Mark Garagos doing in the courtroom? If you're going to be a podcaster, go be a podcaster. Don't be a lawyer over there, giving advice and everything. There's another motherfucker that I'm like, oh my God. List of attorneys that I'll never hire, which I'll never have money for, but I will never hire. Mark Garagos. Let's put him on the list, y'all. Okay. It is Judge. Hold on. Judge Rabitha is speaking. I am dragging these lawyers today, all right? Because we're not on my social media court here. We're not having it. We are going to be dragging. Okay. Thank you. Shout out to Sylvia, who will be providing us the judge robe. I think it arrives. I haven't called, but I'm pretty sure it arrived already. I got to go pick it up maybe tomorrow morning. I'm really tired. There's other items that I have to pick up. Who knows? I might get a judge wig, a white one. I might have to do a little highlights on that. Okay. Because there's no way I cannot like have my purple hair. Angie Mo, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Hey, Eric. Oh my God. Why are y'all encouraging too much? Angie, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Shout out to you, Angie. Thank you. Rabbit and the cursey words. I'm here for that. I haven't had enough sleep. I think that's what it is. You put Michael Jackson accusers. Look at you, Angie. You put him in there. And not the, yes, I'm okay. We're gonna do the white wig, like the white judge wig. So that way, if I get mad, I could just throw the wig, but I'm gonna need some purple highlights on a wig. I am. We are gonna do this, and I'm gonna have my gavel, so I can beat people up with it. Yes, I am. We're gonna judge Judy, Judge Rabbitha. Okay, Judge Judy got nothing on us. All right. No. All right. Anyways. Give me the draw. Give me the draw. Yes, we gonna get the gavel. All right. Make me mad and I'll throw the gavel at them. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I promise you, this is my last part, and then I'm done. I'm done datas. All right. Okay. Let's see, y'all. Hold up. Let me move this article. Y'all make me laugh too much, and I have to look at the chat. Okay, so this is what happened. So federal prosecutors want a judge to admonish a lawyer helping Diddy, who also co-hosts a TMZ podcast. The attorney Mark Garagos, which by the way, Mark Garagos was an attorney for Diddy many, many years ago. People don't say that, but it's the truth. He was a client of Diddy's. Or Diddy was his client at some point. The attorney Mark Garagos said on his Two Angry Men podcast that Sean Combs has a violent temper. Ooh. Garagos appeared to be clued in correctly, predicting another legal hire Combs would make. So here is Mark Garagos going to the courtroom, dropping the tea on the Two Angry Men podcast, and he thought that he wasn't going to get like in trouble. Like, Mark, what the fuck? What are you doing? Federal prosecutors asked the judge overseeing Sean Combs' criminal trial to admonish a lawyer advising his defense, arguing it was inappropriate for the attorney to discuss the case on his TMZ podcast. Don't go to the court. If you're going to be a blogger or a legal commentator doing your legalese, go do that over there on TMZ. Leave the court alone. This is this bullshit, guys. This is why the judicial system is so effed up. I mean, it's effed up anyways, but this is the kind of bullshit. It makes it a joke. It makes it so people don't take this serious. The lawyer Mark Garagos, co-host of the Two Angry Men podcast with Harvey Levin, oh, there goes Harvey, the founder of TMZ. In an episode posted online Friday, Garagos discussed a key piece of evidence expected to be shown in trial, a security video. How the fuck would he know that? Well, I think everybody knows that, but there's probably things that he knows because he's been told. Again, his daughter works with Agnifilo, like, okay. A security video showing Combs beating his then girlfriend, Cassie. I think we all knew about the security video. Cassie Ventura in a hotel hallway and described as character assassination. You give the prosecution props, Garagos said on a podcast. It's a prosecution by proxy. Garagos said footage of the video that previously aired on CNN was edited in a misleading way. The original footage, a version of which is expected to be shown in the trial, may back up a version of events presented by Combs' lawyer, he said. So what? Like he wasn't running out of the room with a towel? He didn't beat Cassie? Let me know. I mean, listen, JB, Diddy can't do the hair dye. They don't have hair dye over there. You said I seen Jen. He can't have no, he can't wear the yellow suits. He can't wear he can't look the way that he used to do, right? He's gonna have to embrace the gray. All right. Which I'm like, embrace the gray. Why y'all think I mean, some of my hair, I know y'all can't see it, but some of it is gray. And I'm here for it. Embrace the gray. There's something about being gray. I don't know. Anyways, shout out to all my, gray hair people. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's keep going. The original footage, a version of which is expected to be shown in trial, may back up a version of events presented by Combs' lawyer. He said, I've known Shaun for a long time. He has a violent temper, especially when you combine it with drug use. This is what Garagos said on the podcast, but that isn't what he's charged with. In court, Combs' legal team said that Ventura hit Combs in the head during an argument and then left the hotel room with a bag of his clothing, leading him to chase her down the hallway. I didn't know this. Hold up. In court, see, I missed this part. In court, Combs' legal team has said that Ventura hit Combs in the head during an argument and then left the hotel room with a bag of his clothing. So she hit him in the head when she tried to get away from him. I mean, I would be putting hands, feet, mouth, and everything on somebody that I'm trying to get away from. Yeah, I would be doing that. And if I left with the bag of clothing, I'm thinking the motherfucker's not going to run after me with a towel. He's not going to run after me naked. I would be doing, I mean, is she defending herself? We don't know what she was doing in that room. Now I'm here for it. Okay. This is a different version of what they're saying happened. That the full video shows something else. Feet two. You got your hands on me? I'm trying to get away. I don't know what's going on in the room. She could have been doing all kinds of things. She could have been do all kinds of things. I am hitting everybody. You could tell I'm tired. I would be fighting. Tell me I'm lying, Sylvia, though, wouldn't you? Tell me I'm lying. I'm going to grab something to hit you over the head, my elbows, a shoe, whatever I can find. And then I'm grabbing the bag of clothing because I'm going to leave you naked so you don't come after me. What does he do? He comes after her with a towel, in a little towel. No, you said just wait till he drops the soap. Oh, my God. He's already dropped it a couple times. Let me stop. All right, let me keep going. Have you ever had a situation where your significant other took your cell phone? This is what Garagos said. And does that take you from 0 to 60 really quick? It depends. Is he under the influence? Garagos hasn't filed court papers indicating he's representing Combs, but he has been in the courtroom sitting with Combs' legal team during jury selection on Monday and Tuesday. Prosecutors and said Garagos' apparent role as an advisor. Okay, so his apparent role as an advisor to the defendant and the defense team means its podcast comments violate a rule about lawyers giving extrajudicial statements while the case is going on. He shouldn't be in the courtroom. The need for court admonishment is necessary given that as of recently, 3 days ago, Mr. Garagos spoke at length about the trial in this case in the podcast called Two Angry Men, Mr. Garagos' podcast with Harvey Levin, the creator of the tabloid news organization TMZ. Prosecutors wrote in a Tuesday letter. Combs has appeared to be deeply involved in the jury selection process. On Tuesday, he was in constant conversation with his two lawyers besides him and nodded when particular jurors told the judge they believe they could serve fairly. I don't know. I don't think he should be anywhere near the court. You know what I mean? Yeah, after seeing what he did. Yep. You said, remember the story is that he did give her a black eye before she left the room? That's right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you don't know. You know what the unfortunate thing is about relationships like that, all right? Whether you're under the influence or not, you don't know how far a person's going to take it. Honestly, you don't. So she could have very well, this probably wasn't the first time that she's had to defend herself. The point is that she still had to defend herself. She couldn't just leave, right? So she had to do what she had to do. And the thing is I'm not Cassie. I'm not there, you know? I guess we'll see what comes out of that. There is different sides to every story, including that video, I'm pretty sure. But I've seen situations of where people, once they have been violated, assaulted multiple times, all they have to do is fight back and it gets physical. And it might get physical between the two of them. Y'all ever seen that one movie, Tina Turner and Ike? When Tina beat the shit out of Ike in that car, she snapped. I saw that. And then they both came out of that car. That was a movie. They both came out of that car and they, she was all bloody. He was bloody too. But people snap. So then what does she do? She probably left with the bag. I don't know. I wasn't there. She left with the bag. Okay. Probably to say, well, it's his clothes, but he's not going to come after me, chase me down. So what does he do? He runs out with a towel. He probably would have ran out naked because he had the whole floor. Right. So we never know. We never know what anybody's going through. And I will say that once people get hands on each other, it's gotten to a point where there's no return. That's what I gotta say. Y'all, I gotta go because I gotta go get some rest. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hit the like button. Hey, shout out to everybody that supported my channel today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aduko, Sylvia, that Ellen, Sylvia again. Thank you. Yes, get to that 80K. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nancy, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Angie Mo. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. My coverage might be a little bit later, but I will try to make it, and it might be not that long just because Wednesdays are typically busy for me. But I will, thank you, Rabbit, will leave you. Thank you. You guys have a good one. Hit the like button. Bye, guys. Have a good night.